loves, this is just a really quick video to show you what you should be looking for this fall. I know everybody's talking about the suede because a lot of bags and jackets are coming out in suede, and also because TikTok's like making it a thing, although leather and suede to me every year are a thing. Maybe the past like 10 years or so, suede hasn't been as big, but you can always every year find suede things. Now, if you love suede, it's good that this is a trend right now because you can definitely find a lot more pieces in suede. And the good thing too is that you can find a lot of vintage pieces in suede. So my suggestion to you is to shop pre-loved in vintage because suede can tend to be really expensive and gets damaged very easily. Even when you're looking on the vintage market or the resale market, be sure to look at the descriptions or the pictures as best as you can to see if there is any damage and if it might be something that you can just fix, because I recently bought an amazing bag that I am so excited for. I got it from 2nd Street. I saw in the picture after it came because I was like, wait, this wasn't in the pictures. But then yeah, it was in the pictures. I just couldn't really tell. I thought it was like shadows, but it had damage. And I should have known because of the price. I paid $200 for a YSL bag. I believe that was from 2008. I'll look it up and put it on the screen because I can't remember. So let me just show you the bag that I got, give you some tips and tricks, and I'm gonna kind of maybe put together like a lookbook, a fall lookbook, because I'm so excited for some of the fall trends and a lot of things that I thrifted in the past that I've had for years now, and I have actually been wearing them, are like on trend for this year. I think that happens every year. I say it all the time. I buy what I like. I buy what speaks to me, whether it's on trend or not. I had purchased the floor length leather trench coat like years ago from the thrift store for like $30. It was Wilson's leather. It was legit. And I thought I got it for like $30. And then the past couple of years, like the full length trenches have been really on trend and very expensive. Get what speaks to you. And at some point it'll all come back into style. It might be a different cut or a different silhouette, but there's always little ways you can tweak it. So let me show you this bag because the silhouette of it is very like Y2K, but there's ways that I think I'm going to get around that. I know. Try to stay calm. Let's try to stay calm. I know. So this is the YSL Easy bag. It's definitely like Y2K vibes. I have the organizer in it and it's stuffed with a bunch of stuff, but you'll see when I take it out and it's deflated how Y2K-ish it looks. The size of it is huge. Cute, right? And it's got shearling that makes the Y. This side is absolutely perfect. All of this is just, you know, my fingers moving the suede around, which I like about suede too, because even if you do kind of get it messed up, people don't know if it's just the brush strokes or if it's actually messed up. I did doctor up this side a little bit. It had some shearling that was actually missing, like a big patch. And I was like, oh, that's why it's so cheap. Like the shearling is missing. You know, I love a DIY project. So what I did on the inside, close to one of the seams at the very bottom of the bag, I snipped just a little bit of the shearling off and got some leather glue and put the smallest amount of leather glue and stuck it on there. And honestly, you could barely see it, but the leather glue did turn the spot a little darker before I actually put the shearling back on. And when I stuck it to it, it kind of covered the area, but it was right here. It was a big, almost like an inch that was missing. You can't tell. You would have never known if I didn't tell you. I love a good DIY, a cleanup project, and I'll show you up close, but let me just show you kind of the silhouette thing that I'm talking about. I have an organizer in it because I wanted it to sit up. I didn't want it to slouch too much, but even slouchy, yes, it's very Y2K-ish, but it's still cute, even slouchy. I would still rock it slouchy. I just wanted to have a little more structure. If you've seen the new Y bags, I love them. I think they are so beautiful. They're all leather. I want one, but I think the prices are getting a little out of hand for such a basic bag. So when I saw this, it satisfied my itch for like the Y shape of the newer Y bags. But I love a vintage. I love the quality of the vintage. And the fact that it's suede was just like the cherry on top because we're going into fall. I love suede. I have a suede jacket I need to show you. Oh my gosh, that I've had for probably like 7 or 8 years now. Last year, it was a big trend. And I didn't even wear it last year. It was like the first year I didn't wear it. I think because I was seeing it everywhere, I was uninspired. Every year other than that, I reach for it. I don't know if I wear it together. It might be a little too costume, but I might wear it together. Who knows? At the very bottom where there's leather and shearling that meet, I just took some scissors and just trimmed. You will never be able to tell. See, like this, the overlay, I just trimmed that and then I stuck it on there. I know, it's funny. The details on this are so beautiful. We have the pouch that says Saint Laurent. It's scratched up, but it's real leather. So what do we expect? The inside is this beautiful like silk lining. It's so smooth, it's in perfect condition, like they didn't even use the pocket. But the rest of the bag does have a few issues. Some of the points that I do love, you know, I'm all about the details. The YSL on the zipper I think is beautiful. And then these little tabs, I unhook them so you can kind of see whoever owned it actually kept it latched because there's, you know, that discoloration on the leather. But that really was kind of what was making it the Y2K shape for me, was like that slouchy Boston bag look, like a, what is it? Like more of a hobo style if you really latch those on. If you unlatch them and then put something to kind of square it up, I think it makes it look a little more modern to have a squared off shape with a slouch at the top rather than the whole bag just slouching like a frowny face. Let me show you where it's messed up because you may laugh at me and this is where the judgment might come in, but don't judge me. Don't judge me, okay? I couldn't tell. I could not tell on the pictures and maybe it won't look so bad on camera, but in person now I can see it and I'll always have to probably wear the bag with the side out, but it was $199, okay? $199. I can't even complain with the rest of the quality and look. It's like making me so happy that this I don't even care about. But there are these 3 huge stains. They're like oil stains too. I tried to actually get them out with like a suede cleaner. And yeah, it feels like it's almost like thinning out the leather. I was like kind of scrubbing so much. So I don't want to mess with it any more than I already did. But I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it kind of looks like shadows or like the movement of the suede. Can you? Oh yeah, you can tell. You can tell. But like I said, I will just make sure that it's on this side. I think this side actually had some missing. Yeah, I doctored up this side too, but I can't even tell you where. But this side had missing shearling on the Y too. And it was on the stick of the Y. I can't even tell. This side I can tell just because this was the first side that I did and I was a little worried. I was like, I should have did the other side first because the other side was already messed up. Anyway, I love inside. Inside just makes me so happy. It's like every time you reach in there, it's like a big Ugg boot. With it stuffed, and I mean, I like really got the largest. I have one in each of my Neverfulls. So this is like the Neverfull regular size, and I think it could have taken the GM size because it doesn't even fill out the entire bottom of the bag. There's still like an inch on each side. So if you do end up getting this bag and if you want it to be all the way full, it may be better to go with the GM or measure it. Because I didn't measure it. I just bought the medium size or the MM size. It's a huge bag. This is the type of bag that gets thrown around. Like it has feet and the bottom is in pristine condition. But this is the type of bag that gets thrown around. And if it wasn't suede, like if this was leather, like I could go travel with this, put it under the plane seat. This would be like a great everyday bag. You're carrying like a laptop or a tablet and then all of your essentials. You can fit like a pair of shoes in here. Like I'm telling you, this is like a great city bag and it's just so cute. So I can't wait to put this on with all my wintry things. I wish I would have wore like a fall outfit for the video just so you can kind of see. Let me show you this coat. Where can I sit you? Okay, I think I showed this in my favorite coats video last year. I'm not sure. The tassel fringe suede. I even have like a couple of water droplets on the back because one night it rained when I wore this. We went to the movies and it was raining and I was so sad. But all of the scuffs and marks tell a story. Even the bag that came with it. I think it's funny. I don't think it's gonna fit right with this outfit, but girl, let me tell ya. This is just the showstopper. So I think if I did it with this, it would just be too much. Oh yeah, it's not even the same. The plan is not to wear this together, but it did remind me that I needed to show you this jacket. But the bag, I'm so excited for this bag. And it won't be as stuffed. I'm trying to stuff it out to kind of get the top, to get used to the shape, because there's no way I can, you know, flex the top pieces. And it's such a soft suede, it's gonna fall. But if I can get the structure to kind of form to this square and then the little dog ears at the side, then that's fine. And then I know this will kind of slouch and stuff once I take out all the stuffing. I'll leave the organizer in there so that when I use it even, it's gonna hold its shape and won't slouch too much because it's just such a slouchy Y2K bag. If you search on the pre-loved, I was only for the longest going to Fashion File, and I said, well, I'll dabble in another reseller who is maybe local or who has like local stores. So Second Street, I actually bought, what did I buy from there? I think I bought a Dooney and Burke, like an old classic Dooney and Burke. I posted it. I believe I posted it either on my Instagram or in the posts here on YouTube. It really just made me want to bring out my old Dooneys from like 2011 when I was a Dooney girl. So Second Street has some good things. I think I bought a Chanel wallet from there, and it came with the original dust bag, the box, and I think even like the tags. They also let you know where it's coming from. So the two things that I got from there both came from Japan, the location that's in Japan, and they had to ship it because they were putting it on sale and they were getting new inventory. So they sent it to the Dallas store. So things like that I do look for. And then you can always go get a authenticator that you hire and pay for to make sure that your bag is authentic and have that paperwork in case you ever want to resell it. This, I just could not believe that I got for $199. And I think I actually signed up for their email, so I got like 10% off. It was like $190 or $180 or something like that. I just saw something else on here that I may have to DIY. I have one other Shearling bag. It's a Fendi, my little Fendi bucket bag. And I just think it's so perfect for the winter. I wear that bag all the time and it's tiny. It's only like this big. To have a larger winter bag, I'm just so excited for it. And I love the brown color of this because it's like a honey brown. I have so many dark colored browns. Then I have like the light tan beige creamy color browns. So I don't have anything in this like golden honey. With this and the Shearling and the Suede, I am just so in love. For the casual days, the really casual days, like my children's sports, when it starts getting really cold, I bust these out. And it's so funny because I have had these for years and they're the tall Ugg boots. These are like the original ones. I cleaned them a couple weeks ago with some Suede cleaner and I feel like it made the marks more noticeable. I think they do look cleaner, but some of the marks are a little bit more noticeable to me. So now this year, the tall Ugg boots are back because the last 2 years, the short mule styled ones that you just slip your feet in have been in style for a couple years now. So now they're coming out with the ones with the bows down the back again. I haven't seen these in particular yet. And this was the original. At least I know the quality is there. These are like 20 years old. For the Shearling, I don't think they use real Shearling from what I heard at this point. Is like a synthetic Shearling. I will be bringing these out. Now, I don't know if I will be wearing them together because again, it's a little costumey, but I'm just showing you if you love a Suede, now is the time. And I think too, if you love the color, this honey color, I have been seeing so many brown items from clothing to bags, hats, everything that are in this beautiful honey color brown. I don't know if that's like a trending thing right now or if I'm just noticing it maybe because I'm starting to kind of prefer that color. I've been needing it in my closet. I've had darker browns and I've been reaching for anything that's been like this lighter brown color. All of that to say, check your resellers, look for excellent deals. A lot of times if there are marks or whatever, you can clean them yourself or take them to some type of specialty like leather cleaner or a cobbler even, which I could have done, but I'm such a like, let me just try to DIY this and figure it out. So don't judge me. You will see me with this bag with the stains on the back and all. I do not care. I'm just so in love with the design of this. I just think it's so pretty. And I just noticed too that they even have the Y stitching. Like they have the square stitch, but then they go and add the Y stitch. I love Saint Laurent. My husband says they're so boring. And I know they don't come out with a lot of like extravagant bags, especially like their everyday type of handbags, but their evening bags are always so interesting and cool. Such a cool like silhouette or structure. Even with these big bags, like I gotta figure out what that bag is called. Anyway, like I said, I'll put it on screen, but that big Y satchel that is like a single shoulder strap, I think. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I appreciate silhouettes and craftsmanship, so I love it. This bag is what, 18 years old? Oh no, 17 years old? Is that right? I think so. Almost officially vintage. And vintage Suede, that's hard to keep. I had a Suede long kind of duster. I won't say Trent. And it was like a tan color. It was super light, like a creamy tan. I just could not keep that from like yellowing. I got rid of that. I donated that. I think this would be really cute with one of my white furs on a really cold day with the big white fox fur collar, and then to have this and like some boots. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so cute. I'm already ready for the cold weather. So start looking now, because I feel like winter here is later. It's a lot later. It used to be like end of November, December, but now I feel like it doesn't even get cold until like January. Like Christmases have not been super cold. When the time comes, I think everybody's going to be running and looking for certain items. People are already looking for a lot of suede for the fall, as fall is upon us. Well, not here in Dallas, but fall is coming. Everyone's looking for their fall items now to avoid paying like full price or avoid fighting for good deals. Start looking now, especially if you're a shearling lover like me. I just love, oh my gosh, this bag just makes me happy. I can't wait to wear it. And the handle drop, even though I think, you know, I'm gonna wear it like on the crook of my arm, it's big enough to wear on your shoulder. It sits low enough on the armpit that the armpit doesn't touch at all. And I'm taller, so I mean, my arms are longer. So this is a wonderful, versatile bag, and don't be scared of suede. Enjoy it. You can try to take care of it, but you can treat it if things go awry, and you can still wear it, obviously, with me with these 3 stains. So anyway, thank you for sharing in my joy of this great steal of a bag. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to show you the outfits that I come up with to wear this and to wear some of this other stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready for the winter time. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Love you.